clapping. What they don't know is he can do the same thing for a game from 10 years before. "One time we were watching an NFL game on a Sunday," said former Miami Heat teammate Chris Bosh. "So he knows every player, but he knows where every player went to school. Like, how is he going to know the backup safety went to Colorado State?" There's his work ethic, his speed, his durability. All of these are pillars in his case for being one of the greatest basketball players ever. But it isn't what is most impressive about him. To me, at least. To me, it's his awareness. I've never met anyone who has the awareness of LeBron James. His awareness of what's happening in the game around him, the way he can see something 2 or 3 steps ahead, how he will know just where a teammate will be so he can put the ball there and whether that guy likes to have the seams on the ball vertical or horizontal when it arrives. He can anticipate where an opponent might go or what side of the basketball he'll go on. On perhaps the most important play of his career, when he blocked Andre Iguodala in the final minutes of Game 7 of the 2016 Finals, James went up with a hand on either side of the basket. That's because he knew Iguodala liked to attempt reverse layups, and he was defending him going either direction. That's awareness. But that's not the point. LeBron's awareness of who's in the room, what time and place he's in, and his sense of history are overwhelming. He will sit in the locker room watching a game on television and predict what play will happen next, answer a question from a reporter he knows has flown in to try to trap him into a certain answer, and monitor what 2 teammates might be talking about in a huddle a few lockers away. That description may seem over the top, but believe me, that's how he can operate. This awareness has been at the bedrock of James's success off the court as well. His ability to understand what he doesn't know and how to ask for help in these areas has been vital for the expansion of his business empire. His sense of whom he can take advantage of and who are trying to take advantage of him has served him immensely well. It may seem a little coarse, but it's true. LeBron's awareness of how he can use his celebrity and popularity to gain leverage in business transactions has fed his bottom line and enabled him to funnel money to charities he cares about without having to reach into his own pocket. That is not to say he's been infallible. Like everyone, he's made mistakes. But his ability to have perspective has often softened their blow and helped turn missteps into lessons. His awareness helped him navigate what he says was one of the most important decisions of his life. It happened on a Thursday night in May 2003 during his senior year of high school. It was in Canton, Massachusetts, in a boardroom with a man holding a $10 million check with his name on it. So many years later, some of the memories of those in the room have gotten a little muddy. LeBron said he watched Paul Fireman, the powerful man who ran Reebok, write the check. His agent at the time said it was already made out, a cashier's check produced from a bank envelope. What no one forgets is that an 18-year-old who had grown up with nothing said no. In fact, he said no to a deal that would have been worth up to $100 million in total, and the huge check he could have taken with him and deposited the next morning. A few things went through James's mind when he saw the check. The Reebok executives had done their homework and made sure his mother, Gloria James, was not only in the room when the offer was made, but that they handed her the check. The first thought LeBron had with that 8-figure check in his palm was that his mom's rent at their government-subsidized apartment back in Akron, Ohio, was once $17 a month. There was a time when the Jameses lived in a housing project in a valley, a place in the city known as the Bottom. LeBron said that when he lived there, he was sometimes even afraid of going to the top of the hill. Those who lived at the top of the hill knew to stay clear of the Elizabeth Park housing project because it was a hub of violence. LeBron heard gunshots and saw stabbing victims as a child. He often says he's supposed to be a statistic, that he shouldn't be who he is, that he never should have made it. Elizabeth Park was full of statistics. Over the top of the housing development was a long, high bridge known in Akron as the Y Bridge for its shape as it spanned 2 sections of the city.